You've all got equal life, so there's no fair way to do this, really.
I've been giving you the joy of cards.
Nathan is completely safe, to be fair.
I'm brand new.
Yeah. Good argument, well done, take 4.
Oh, no! No, that was...
4 dragons in my Dragon's approach.
And just like Magic, we're here and we're ready to play not the final game, but the Final Fantasy of... I should have thought about what I was going to say, shouldn't I?
But I know what I'm going to say. This episode is brought to you by Ultra Pro. Thank you, Ultra Pro.
Seamless.
Ultra Pro, you guys rock. Your Apex sleeves rock. Your card protectors rock. Bjorn, you rock as well. Looking forward to interrupting our game later.
Well, I need to speak to Bjorn because our Final Fantasy stuff hasn't arrived yet. So.
Well, it sounds like he hasn't got it either. So.
Well, do you know what? It's not Bjorn. Come on, choppy chop. I want my Final Fantasy stuff, and we actually have a new guest for the first time. Yeah. Welcome.
Hello, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you. I've been playing Magic for a good long time, and I've also been playing Final Fantasy for even longer. So I've got a little bit of background knowledge on all the commanders we're running today. So yeah, today I'll be playing Sin, Spirit's Punishment. Sin being one of the big bads from Final Fantasy X. My goal today is mill a bunch of cards and start making tokens of my stuff in the graveyard.
Nice. Cool. I'm Nathan. Sorry, I got really...
We know who you are.
You've been here before.
Yeah.
Nathan lives here.
Yeah.
I just come out from the basement.
Hello, guys. Nathan comes up from the table like Caddicarus.
Guys.
Hello.
Hello. But I'm playing Kefka, who is a little bit of a clown, not a troll who lives under a table like me. However...
You're a bit of a clown, though.
I am a bit of a clown. That's why I'm wearing the cosplay today, and every day. However, Kefka, he wants to come in. I'm playing discard wheels, so it's not very nice. He comes in, he attacks. Discard for whatever card types are discarded. I get to draw that many cards. Pay 8 mana, flip him, does things. Kefka is a clown. He likes to poison people. That is a story beat, so I will not be argued there. But yeah, villain. He's a bit of a clown. People compare him to Joker. That's him.
So I'm Wally, and today I'm playing Vivi Ornitier. Now, I said in the deck tech that might have come out or might not have come out that Vivi is not a spell slinger, but this Vivi is, and I'm slinging only one spell, and it's going to be Dragon's Approach. I've got 35 Dragon's Approaches in this deck, and I've got only 33 lands, so there's some ratio there.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to guess how many dragons I'm running?
Sub 5.
Maybe...
You know the answer, that's cheating.
Maybe, I don't know, Dragon's Approach, maybe 10. There could be other things in the
I'm pretty sure
deck.
you told me as well, so I'll be like, 17.
Ooh. I'm running 4 dragons in my Dragon's Approach deck. It's because I worked out that I only need to cast Dragon's Approach 20 times with my commander art to kill you all.
Just 20 times.
So there's actually no point having more than even 3 dragons, so I've got redundancy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy. I don't know who Vivi is. I don't even know what Magic the Gathering is. So hopefully Tom can enlighten us.
Well, Vivi is from Final Fantasy IX. He's one of the main characters that follows the party around. You meet him very early on in the game. In fact, he's one of the first characters you meet in the game. Vivi, adorable spell mage. He is one of the best characters in the whole game. He has such adorable storyline. But Vivi is a black mage of unknown origin, but develops slowly through the game to be one of the best spellcasters in Final Fantasy lore, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? That was a great summary.
Yeah.
And I'm Christian, and I'm actually playing mono green, which is my second time ever playing a mono green commander. And I'm playing Tifa Lockhart. And from what I understand is she likes punching things and people because she's got these things, which actually I'm going to go and get in a second because I've got an awesome cosplay, which is definitely not just Tom's wrist straps from the card. But yeah, my deck cares about lands. When lands come in, it doubles Tifa's power, and so what I'm going to try and do is keep doubling Tifa's power with loads of lands coming in for that one big punch. And now Tom is going to tell you about the lore.
Well, Tifa is, one of the main party members from Final Fantasy VII. Tifa runs the 7th Heaven bar, which is apt because her ult is also called the 7th Heaven. So she just, beats people up. She's a great protector and defender, but a great attacker, which is definitely going to be seen soon because we're all going to get one shot.
So she protects, she attacks, she smack.
Yep.
She runs a nightclub, which you can't get in, you're not on the list. Okay, cool. Is everyone ready to play?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Right, draw for turn. And I'm going to start things off with a hedge maze to surveil 1.
While Tom's surveilling, did they come out of nowhere, Christian?
This is my cosplay.
It's almost like through editing.
Through the power of magic.
Are you surveilling that
Christian
to the top?
is, yes, I'm surveilling to the top, and I will pass turn.
I'll draw for turn. And I'm going to copy Tom, and I'm going to do a very similar thing.
Oh, all these surveil lands, these
I'll
fancy
keep mine
lands.
at the top.
Oh, look
And
at
I'll
that.
put-
Some good cards
I'll
in these decks.
draw for turn. I will be playing a tap land, but it's not surveil land. I'm just going to play Steam Vents. I'm not going to shock it.
You're not going to shock it in, you absolute loser. Right.
You can't Dragon's Approach
I know.
with
Yeah.
one mana, I guess.
I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap that forest for an Elvish Reclaimer. And
What does that do?
It gets +2/+2 as long as there are 3 or more land cards in my graveyard, and I can pay 2 and tap and sacrifice a land to search my library for a land card, not a basic, any land, and put it onto battlefield tap. Then shuffle.
Delicious.
Yes, and I'll pass the turn.
All right, untap and draw for turn. So we're gonna go with an Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. So
Yay, we've got
everyone
swamps.
has swamps.
Nathan's fuming. This is such a Nathan play to play that, isn't it? I've seen it in every deck he's ever played, but it's never been pulled off.
No Airborg here today.
No.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna follow that up with a Rampant Growth,
Nice.
finding some more basic lands, searching for my library. So I will find an island, into play tapped, and pass my turn.
Cool. I'll one tap and draw. So yeah, I will play a Riverpire Verge. I'm going to tap 1 and 2. It's not quite a Sol Ring, but it's close enough. Arcane Signet.
Oh, he's ramping.
And I'll pass the Wally.
Sure, I will untap and draw. Let's play a Training Centre that will enter untapped, unless anyone wants to scoop. Offering the opportunity. Now, Nathan, you were almost on a Soul Ring. I will have a Soul Ring. Better turn to the Nether.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
You
It's
can't
fine.
play Vivi, though.
No, I can't play Vivi. However,
Oh.
I can tap the Soul Ring to play an Arcane Signet.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
That is
Don't worry about it.
absolutely terrifying.
It's fine. It's
That's
fine.
really rude.
It's fine.
Right.
I'm definitely not going to cast loads of Dragon's Approaches
I'll-
past the turn.
I'll untap.
Can't
and
believe you
draw.
showed me play that, Wally.
I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play Tifa. Haha.
First
What
on
was
his
I was going
commander.
to say? Cloud.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe Barrett.
Nailed it.
Absolutely nailed it. Well done,
Barrow
Christian.
man. Right, and I'll pass the turn.
Excellent. Untap and draw. We'll play a Fetid Pools tap for turn. And then I will play a Sakura Tribe Elder.
Oh, nice. Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Right.
I did not hit Sorry.
I will sacrifice Sakura Tribe Elder.
Oh, poor Steve didn't get even a
Not
little bit of a
even-
chance.
Not even using it to block Tifa.
No
Like,
screen time for Steve.
Maybe he did hit her.
And I will find myself a basic forest, put in play tapped, give a little shuffle, and pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Oh, nice card. I'm going to play a Luxury Suite. I do count 2 or more opponents. Although, Wally, you are my friend, so...
What's this about? What's this? What's
we're friends.
How are you friends?
We're just friends.
because we've got Commander Land
Well,
friends.
Because you've got Commander Land
because-
friends.
No, we're
Yeah,
secret
because
buddies.
You got Arcane Signet friends.
No one
Yeah.
scooped. No one scooped.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Talisman of Creativity.
Oh, this ramp.
How very creative.
Oh, everybody's ramped twice.
I think this is I think this is the funnier one to do because of Christian's deck. I'm going to play a Horn of Greed. So whenever a player plays a land, they draw a card.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Plays a land, though.
Yeah, plays a land. Yeah, plays a land.
That is pretty good here.
yeah.
It's
That is
almost like you built both decks, Nathan. in a lot of
It feels like a meta card.
Yeah, it feels like a good.
Advantage of his
What a suspicious looking card that is.
Yeah. And with my very greedy horn, I will pass my turn to a good friend.
What on earth's that?
I don't know.
Sorry, guys.
Yawn again.
Sorry. You know, you know who it is, don't you?
Who is it?
Hello, Shad Magic. It's Bjorn from Ultra
Oh,
Pro.
hi, Bjorn.
No, Bjorn. No, I'm not happy. We're here doing the Final Fantasy episode, and our Final Fantasy sleeves haven't arrived. Yeah, I know, they look awesome, and people should definitely buy them. Yeah, absolutely, and the card protectors as well, which is the best way to protect your collection. Yeah, I will. I'll let him know. He says that he likes the Horn of Greed as well. He's impressed with that one. Yeah. You're off to play Final Fantasy? Alright, which one? What do you mean all of them? Alright. Alright, I'll see you soon, Bjorn. Wally says hi.
Hey, Bjorn.
Alright, catch you later. Bye.
What a nice guy.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
That's okay. Were you passing the turn to me, Nathan?
Yes, I was.
Cool, so I will untap and draw.
Maybe see Bjorn at the turn of the century.
Yeah.
Right, so I will play a Sulphur Falls, that'll come in untapped. So I draw a card now?
Yes, you do.
Sweet, I love that for me.
Yeah.
Right, let's do some stuff. Let's tap like this, so 3 mana, to play Vivi Ornitier. So, It's a legendary creature, a wizard. It's a 0/3. For 0 mana, I add X mana in any combination of colours, or any combination of blue or red, sorry, where X is Vivi's power. Activate only during my turn and only once each turn. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That seems pretty good.
It's not enough text and abilities.
Yeah, these cards have got 2 sides.
For those people who are Final Fantasy people who are like, what's this game, Magic the Gathering? This is an extremely powerful Magic the Gathering card. So let's not beat around the bush here. Everyone's going to want to play this.
I've made a bit of a janky build though.
Okay, I've heard that one before.
Would anybody like to hazard a guess of what I'm going to do next?
You're going to cast Dragon's
Set us
Approach.
on fire?
I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to cast Dragon's Approach!
Yeah.
Dragon's Approach does 3 damage to each opponent. Now, if this is the 5th Dragon's Approach I've cast, so there's 4 other in the graveyard, I can exile all 5 of them and go and get a dragon from my deck. Obviously, I've only got 1 at the moment, so I can't do that. So you will all take 3 damage from Dragon's Approach, 1 from Vivi for 4 total, and I will put a +1/+1 counter on Vivi.
Pretty good.
Not bad at all, and I'll pass the turn.
Right, okay, we'll untap, keep, and draw. We'll start by playing a forest, which I will draw a card from. Thank you very much, Mr. Nathan. I'm then going to... that will double the power of Tifa. So Tifa has now got 2 power.
Okay, seems good.
Seems pretty good to me. I will then tap 3 for a Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Nice.
Which has, you may play an additional land on each of your turns and land to control of every other basic land type. I'm then going to play a forest, which will double Tifa's power, and I will draw a card.
Yep. So Tifa's got Tifa's a 4/2 at the moment.
That Horn of Greed is going.
Yeah, that's probably solved the one issue with the deck that I have. So I'm then, because Wally, you've hit us all for 4, I'm going to swing at you with my commander for 4 damage.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And that is 4 commander damage, Wally, which means that you're well on your way to getting punched into next week. That's probably enough for me. I'll pass the turn to my good friend Tom.
Excellent. I'll untap a turn and draw. Ooh. So let's not start off with a land. Let's start off with a Tireless Provisioner instead.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
So now we've got some land.
I'm going to get a raging clue.
So what I'll do is I will now play my land, which is going to be an Underground Mortuary. So I will be surveilling again, but as a trigger for the Tireless Provisioner, I will make a treasure.
So you surveil, then draw, and make a treasure. That is value.
Oh, and I also draw. So, ooh, the stacking. Oh, let's
Well, you
let's surveil
surveil
first,
surely.
yeah, and then we'll draw afterward.
Oh, I got confused. I thought it was the one that made clues.
Yes, we'll surveil this to the graveyard and then draw. Okay, so then I will play a Hatron Crab. So this has landfall. Whenever a land enters, target player mills 3 cards. So getting on the landfall triggers.
Uh-oh.
Finally, we will sacrifice this treasure for a Cedar Wayfinder. When this creature enters, reveal the top 4 cards of my library, and then put a land from among them into my hand, and the rest into my graveyard. So 1, 2, 3.
Pretty good
4.
common, that.
That does everything he wants. That's
Yes.
such a good card in your deck.
So I will add the Talon Gates of Madara to my hand, and put the rest in my graveyard.
Seems good.
And with that, I'll be passing my turn.
Perfect. I will untap and draw. Now, I probably shouldn't have played the Horn of Greed, but it's too funny not to play the Horn of Greed.
I like it. I'm
a
here
big fan
for
of the Horn of
I
Greed.
originally
Yeah.
thought it just drew you a card, but now I understand that it is actually basically drawing me a card every turn. So
Yeah, because man over here does not have a land. So let's pay 5 mana with my Grixis colours, and I'm going to play my commander, Kefka. I'll move this all
He's
down.
here.
send in the clowns.
Send in the clowns. We are going to send in the clowns. So when it enters or attacks, each player discards a card. Then I'll draw a card for each card type. So, do you know what? Just not to put all the dragon's approaches in the graveyard, I'm going to put the puzzle box in the graveyard.
Oh, I really want all my cards.
So let's coordinate what we're going to discard so Nathan doesn't draw. So
I actually think I'm just going to discard. All my cards are really good in my hand, but I think there's one that's particularly, which is a bit more finicky than the others. So I'm going to discard an artifact.
I like that you won't let me draw
Well,
cards.
the very
I've
small
let
box is an
everyone draw
artifact,
cards.
so that's
Yeah, so I'm going to discard an artifact.
I'm going to discard a creature.
I'm also going to discard a creature, so
Okay.
I'm going to
Okay, so I get
discard. Ooh,
I'm going to
I've
discard.
discarded Power Fist.
I'll discard Yarok the Desecrated.
I'm going to discard Bergi, God of Storytelling. I think I've got it.
Wow, there's some good cards.
heavy hitters.
Our hands must be good.
So I will draw 2 cards. Oh, and wouldn't you love to see it? I got a land. So I get to draw a card.
Nice.
And then I do believe I have 3 artifacts. So I have a Mox Opal.
Woohoo! Nice.
Now, do I want to keep... No, I'm not a coward. I could keep ramping, but I'm no coward. We're going to play a Howling Mine.
Yeah, let's go!
More troll.
It's the Howling Mine. Shout out to our good friends, the Howling Salt Mine.
And I'll pass to Wally, because I'm everyone's friend right now.
Right, I shall draw. And then I draw again, right?
Would you like
Yeah,
not like to
Howling Mine.
untap all your things first?
Oh yeah, I will tap first. Actually.
Commander players, am I right?
So I basically draw 2 per turn, right?
Yeah, you draw 2 for then, yeah.
Now, nobody do that thing that people. You know what? Actually, this is what makes me salty, right? And is when someone plays a Howling Mine, right? And it gets round, and on like your go, you'll get rid of it, and it's like, why? Let us all enjoy the mine.
Well, I'm not going to get rid of it.
You mean you're going to get rid of it before it's my turn?
No. I want to keep it.
I don't think I'm running artifact removal.
I have some news for you. There's going to be another Howling Mine out next turn as well.
Ooh.
We've had one, yes. Wait, that's a different universes beyond.
Okay,
not another?
let's back to the game though, boys. I'm going to play a mountain and draw a card. Yay!
This is terrifying, by the way.
We're
fine.
going to
It's
get
fine.
shot.
Tap Soul Ring for a Talisman of Creativity. Trigger Vivi. 1 damage to everybody.
There is a chance maybe some of us draw removal.
Don't worry about it. Honestly, guys, like, you're overthinking it. It's fine. There's literally nothing to worry about. Let's tap for 5 mana, taking a colourless off Talisman of Creativity, to play a Caldera Pyamore. It's a 3/3 flyer. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, then this creature deals damage equal to its power to target opponent.
So you just cast the dragon.
I've just cast the dragon, yeah. So now I've only got
down to 3.
only got 3 dragons left in the deck.
Got him.
Yeah. Get wrecked, me.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to activate Vivi's 0 ability to add 2 red mana, add another mana to it with Arcane Signet. Can anybody guess?
Is it a dragon's approach?
It's a Dragon's Approach.
And we all burn.
So we all take 4, basically.
You're all going to take 4, but then
And
there's a
there's-
trigger.
Yeah.
I'll take 4 and then I'll do my triggers. Then I will put another counter on Vivi.
We're
That
getting
damage is
another one.
already done. Then I'll put the counter on Caldera Pyamore. I can do 4 damage to a target opponent. You've all got equal life, so there's no fair way to do this, really.
I've been giving you the joy of cards.
Nathan is completely safe, to be fair.
I'm brand new.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Yep. Good argument. Well done. Take 4.
Oh, no. No, that was what I planned at all.
All right.
I see you've not been watching the show.
No, clearly not.
So that is 2 Dragon's Approaches in the yard. I'll sit pretty on combat. Christine, you'll go.
I thought we were getting a third one because of Vivi. I was like, there's definitely a third one coming.
No, I've used the ability now.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Only once
yeah.
per turn. So you were asking about removal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in green, which is not very good for removing permanents.
Yeah.
But removing players is a little bit better. So I will.
Did you draw 2 cards?
Oh, I draw 2 cards.
You do.
Wow, I tell you what, that's great. And do you know what? I'm going to play a forest, which means I'm going to draw another card.
Double Tifa.
Yeah, double Tifa.
I'll keep a track for you.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Wally. Look at him trying to be helpful.
Trying not to get hit.
Let's start by casting a 3 visits. So I'm going to search my library for a forest, put it onto battlefield, and then shuffle.
And that will use power one more time.
Sadly, you don't get to draw the card then.
I'm just going to get a basic forest, and that goes onto the battlefield.
Double Tifa again.
Double Tifa again. That's exactly right, Wally.
trying to be helpful.
Yeah, I'm then going to tap 2 for a Lightning Greaves.
Nice. Oh,
I'm going to go to equip Lightning Greaves to Tifa.
happens.
Oh,
I don't respond.
oh, that's great. That's beautiful. That's so good. And then, do you know what? I think I'm going to tap 2 and tap my Elvish Reclaimer to sacrifice a land. I'm going to go and find a land and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So we're not going to play removal just yet. I'm going to get a Fabled Passage, comes in tapped.
Double Tifa, so it's 8 power now.
Double Tifa, so it's 8. I don't think... Right, so you only got 1 creature, Nathan.
Yep.
Wally's got 2 creatures, but double blocking. It's actually... Yeah,
Its toughness is still only 2 though, right?
yeah, its toughness is still only 2. So I actually think... You know what, Nathan, you're not going to trade me. You'll let me hit you first.
Are you sure about that? I was like, are you sure about that?
I think so.
It's got trample, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure about it.
Brave stance.
So we're not gonna play removal just yet. I'm quite happy to just.
That's commander damage, that, Christian.
Oh yeah, that is certainly commander damage. And then with that, I will pass the turn to my good friend Tom.
I probably would have blocked had it not been for the trample.
Aren't you good friend, Tom?
I'm a good friend.
We've got all these good friend Toms.
Yes, good friends. Right.
Tom 2, Electric Boogaloo.
So
this is actually Tom
it's-
3 on the show.
Oh, is it?
right,
Oh,
really?
yeah,
Wow.
Overfeed. Hi, Tom.
Nice. So draw 2 for turn because of Howling Mind. And let's start with...
My favourite thing about Harling Man is the person who plays it benefits last.
Yeah. I'll play a Reflecting Pool, which
card.
taps for all colors. Yeah. Draw a card, trigger Tireless Provisioner and Hedron Crab, so I'll use Hedron Crab to target myself to mill 3.
Can I just make a point? Reflexible doesn't tap for all colours because there is no white at this table.
It only taps for colors I control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's mill 3, and I will make a treasure token.
I think you're thinking of Exotic
I am.
Orchard there, Wally.
I am.
So now it's time for 7 mana,
Oh dear.
and we're gonna get Sin, Spira's Punishment into play.
So what does Sin do?
So when Sin is a 7/7 flyer, and when it enters or attacks, exile a permanent from my graveyard at random, then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land, repeat this process.
Oh my days.
Can I pick? Can I do the picking?
Yeah, so let me just
Oh
take
my
my
days.
only non-permanent out of my graveyard, and then we can begin the random choosing. So, shall I?
I'm going to pick this MacGuffin.
This one. It is a Soul Ring. It enters tapped, but
I mean, that's still good.
That's probably like it's not the worst thing that we could have got there.
so the card is exiled, so it becomes a token Soul Ring.
Sure.
Right.
It's just a token song.
that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, that's.
There
tolerable.
are definitely there's like a Yarick in there and
Yeah,
OG
there's
Kazla.
some scary cards in the bin right now. I will pass the turn.
Cool. I will untap. And I will draw 2.
I want to know what nonsense Nathan's going to do this turn.
Well, it depends, because I'm not... Ooh, that's a fun card. That's actually pretty funny, I really wanted to keep something up so I could defend myself, but I feel like I want to play the stupid card.
Play the stupid card, Nathan.
Nathan only plays stupid card. Nathan's got 2 types of card he puts into his deck. Stupid card and the most insanely powerful cards you've ever seen.
Okay, do you know what? I actually have to... I didn't get a land, so I can't play the really stupid card yet.
Oh, Nathan, letting us down.
I'm going to play a still silly card for me right now.
Oh, okay.
Font of Mythos.
What
So at
did
the
it?
beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws 2 additional cards.
Wait, so we're doing 4 cards a turn?
4 cards.
Well, if you play a land, I didn't play a land, so...
No, because
yeah.
it's normal card, Howling Mind, then 2 more.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's
That's
4.
before we play lands.
I feel like I need to get something. I know we're friends, Wally.
I'll let it
Can
through,
I tickle you a bit?
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, so there's the attack trigger. So I think I'm going to discard. I don't really need a tiny bones. I'm going to discard my tiny bones.
I will discard a Dragon's Approach. That's 3 in my graveyard now.
I'm going to discard a Green Sleeves Marrow Sorcerer.
And I'm going to discard it 3 visits.
So that's 3 types, isn't it? Because that's no
Sorcery.
Damn, I thought it was
Creature and
instant.
2 sorceries.
So I get 2 cards.
God, they're so mean.
I know.
I don't think he's got 1 land off his horn of one draw off his horn of green.
Every time Kefka attacks, though. Oh, so yeah. So Kefka's still attacking. I have to do the attack.
Yeah, no blocks. Take 4.
And that's commander damage.
Just commander damage.
I don't think that's going to be that relevant for this game, but here we go.
The other side is commander damage too.
I got a Sculpin Talon, so I can play the stupid card.
You draw?
So I get to draw, and I'm going to instantly just crack this.
Sure, you go to
Life.
22.
Cool. I don't know what land I want. Do you know what? I'm probably going to knock myself off 2 life. I might as well knock off 2 life. Let's get a... It's just because I'll get a Blood Crypt, why not?
My
So
turtles,
you lose another 2. See, this is just flexing this, Wally.
my turtles going in one direction.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm everyone's friend right now. No one's going to kill me while they draw so many cards off me.
I mean, you're right, Nathan.
I don't think that Wally's got like
I haven't got
targeted
loads.
damage in mind.
I haven't got loads of agency in it, no.
Well, you see, the thing with this deck as well is I'm thinking, he's just filled it with Dragon's Approaches. He's going to run out of cards. He's going to draw probably 5 cards next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 5 Dragon's Approaches.
Yeah.
Which would be fun.
Well,
for me.
I've got something really... So I get to play the fun card now as well.
Excellent.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
I should have got... Oh, no, in fact, blue land, yes, there we go, don't have to pay life. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to play Azer's Weirding. So, wonderfully text, all players play with their cards in their hands face up on the table. Whenever a player draws a card, any other player may pay 2 life to force drawing player to discard that card. So you can pay 2 life to... So anyone can pay 2 life to make some...
What?
So every time you draw a card, we have a choice to...
Every time we draw a
Yeah,
card.
it's funny, but it's going to be a lot because every time we play draw a card, we're going to be drawing 4 cards. We have the choice if we want to get somebody to discard it.
Okay.
So in theory, Wally could pay 2 life.
So we're playing with our hands revealed now.
I have 2 Dragon's Approaches in my hand.
I have an Obscuring Cage, a March of the Worldies, a Harrow, and Escape Shift.
I have an Ancient Tomb, a World Shaper, Talon Gates of Murata, and Doubling Season.
Chaos Warp, Signet, well, Rakdos, Feed the Swarm, Tiny Bones Joined Up, and a Mount.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'll pass to Wally where there's a million triggers.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll draw the 4 cards, I'll let you know what they are, and then we'll do the 2 life thing. Is that okay? As per the
we
rules?
can do like just to make it, because it's supposed to be like each one.
It's so good for you though, because we don't want you to discard the
Yeah.
Dragon's Approach.
Okay, cool. So I've got Ledger Shredder, Harmonic Prodigy, Dragon's Approach, and a Mountain.
However, I just realised it's any other player, so you can't pay the 2 life yourself.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Are you untapping first?
Oh yeah, I will untap.
I am going to pay 2 life to make you discard the Harmonic Prodigy.
I was about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, priority order.
Yeah. I'm not going to risk passing priority on that one.
No. I think I'm okay with the Ledger Shredder because we can see everything that
Yeah,
Wally
you can
will
see it
draw.
all, yeah.
So I think I'm okay with him keeping the rest of the cards.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
I'm okay as well.
All right, so
This is making me want to take Nathan out of the game, I'll be honest.
I did say I've got the silly card.
It's not Vivi that has become the target. It is now just weird.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. It might just happen by accident.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to play a mountain. I'll draw a card. It's an island. Anybody wants to?
No, that's
No?
fine. Keep that.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
I did say I had a weird card.
Right. Okay. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's tap for 3 to cast a Dragon's Approach.
Okay, we each take 4.
Each take 4. Counter on Vivi. Counter on Caldera Pyamore. Christian, you're on the highest. Take 5 damage.
5 damage.
Keldamage.
Damage.
And that is.
And I have 2 more
instant
Dragon's
or sorcery.
And I have 2 more Dragon's Approaches. That is 4 Dragon's Approaches in the graveyard now, so next time I will get to do the thing. And next time is now. Dragon's Approach.
Does this happen every time?
Every time.
Who's it going at this time?
Probably not you, because you're not on the highest, so I'll just... Nathan's not had one yet, though.
I am on the lowest.
Yeah, and Tom, you will take 6 damage.
Okay, so I'm taking 6 and 4 from Vivi,
Yes,
so
you'll take
I
10.
lose 10.
Right, that is the 5th Dragon's Approach.
Uh-oh.
So I will choose to do the thing. I will exile 5 Dragon's Approaches
dead.
and go find a dragon. I don't think you're dead. And I'm going to put a big old target on my back with a Twin Flame Tyrant.
Ooh.
So 3/5 flyer. If a source I control will deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controlled, it deals double that damage instead. That will be a counter on Vivi from the Dragon's Approach. And as you all know, because my hand is public knowledge, I have 1 more Dragon's Approach left. Now, Christian, I noticed this obscuring haze in your hand.
I know. And you know what? I'm annoyed because I didn't want him to know about that.
What needs to be true in order for that not to go off this turn?
Well, don't hit me. So I'm happy to take the Vivi damage
Well,
and
you'll
the
take
Dragon's Approach damage.
which
So
will
I'm
be
happy to take the 4.
But it'll be doubled to 8.
Yeah, we're balling. I'll take that.
Okay, we balling. Okay, fair.
But I'm not taking this. If you are planning to hit me with this, I'm going to obscure haze.
That's okay. That's fair enough. Sorry, guys, one of you is dead. I think. Okay, right. Let's.
Hands being public knowledge is really, really bad at
Yeah,
defending
it
one
is.
thing.
It is quite bad. I'm going to activate Vivi's ability, so I'll leave my 2 manas up. Not that it's going to matter really. So I'll add, I don't know, 2 blue, 3 red. I'll use some of it to cast Dragon's Approach, so that will be 8 damage to each of you because of the Dragon's Approach and Vivi.
Okay, so we take 8.
Vivi will get a counter.
Oof, that's scary.
Then we have the Caldera Pyamore trigger. That will go to 7 power. And then I will have 14 damage to throw around. Christian, obviously you're safe.
At one of them.
At one of them. It
This
can't-
is
can't-
mean, this,
can't
isn't
be
it?
split.
Yeah.
Can't be
This
split.
is mean, this.
I'm out.
Do you know, right, so genuinely, if I was you, I'd be looking at you before it gets round again. Nathan's going to draw us at least 5 cards if he's still in the game, and that's probably the deciding vote, really. But it is also Tom's first game on the show.
Good point, well made. Tom, you're dead.
Oh, not again.
Tom, take 14.
Not like this.
Oh, that's mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's
Womp.
mean. He is so mean.
Tom, if it's any consolation at all, which it won't be, new players just get bullied on this show. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
That's completely fair.
Thank you for making the journey.
No, appreciate it.
Don't let the door hit you right now. Oh, Wally, that was mean.
And then I think, seeing as my hand's public, there's no point keeping anything up. I'll just tap for 2 and play the Ledger Shredder, because I might need some blockers.
You certainly might do.
Christian, fire away.
Right, I'm going to untap. Right, I'm going to draw. What am I going to draw?
You're going to draw 4 cards.
So I'll draw 1 at a time.
Yeah.
I'll draw a forest, and then I'm going to draw 2 more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to draw one for Howling Salt Mine, an Honorary Tumblewag. And then I'm going to draw a Rogue's Passage. And then I'm going to draw a Mithril Coat. Would anyone like me to discard any of them?
I don't think I have the luxury to choose this.
I don't either.
I will pay for you to discard the Rogue's Passage.
Okay. Rogue's Passage is discarded.
Probably have a way to get that back anyway, but make you work for it.
All right, cool. Right, so I guess the first thing that we do is we play a forest, trigger to draw a card. I'm going to just draw an Unnatural Growth.
Double once.
Would anyone like me to discard that?
What does it do?
Doubles.
At the beginning of combat, a double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of
Yeah,
turn.
you can discard that.
Okay, cool. I am going to crack my Fabled Passage, and I'm going to go and get a forest.
Tifa is up to 4. I'm counting my toughness here. Properly counting my toughness.
Like, do I have the blocks?
Is that a bead of sweat dripping down his face? Ooh, he looks concerned.
One of the things to note, my Elvish Reclaimer has now got +2/+2 because I have 3 land cards in my graveyard.
Sure.
So how big can I make Tifa is the question. So very big is the answer.
If you double it 7 times, I think somebody's just dead.
I'm going to tap 3 and sacrifice a forest to cast Harrow. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle.
So it goes 8 then to 16.
Yeah. I think we're going to need some bigger dice.
We're going to need a bigger dice.
We're going to need more
I'm gonna
dice.
get 2 forests. I'm then going to tap for 4 to cast Scape Shift, and I'm going to sacrifice 8 lands. And I'm going to go and find 8 more lands. So, does someone want to do some maths while I do
While
that?
you're doing that, I'll just
I
do
do
this.
think
I'll
get
just get my
the
phone out and work this out, yeah.
I think it's going to say Wally's dead.
So it's 16 already, right?
Yeah, Wally's getting it.
It will be 4,096 power, but still only 2 toughness. Is there anything to be said, Christian, for not killing me?
Well, I can actually kill both of you. Because my Elvish Reclaimer, I have enough lands in my graveyard for my Elvish Reclaimer.
Because I can't block, so I'm just dead.
So I'm then going to get 8 forests, and I'm going to make how big's Tifa, Wally?
4,096.
4,096.
You lost a dice there.
Right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, drop some of mine as well.
So I'm then going to go to combat. If anyone's got fog, this is going to be hilarious. I'm going to swing at you for 8 billion, Wally, and I'm going to swing at you, Nathan, for 4.
But what you don't actually see there in my hand is then I'm dead.
Well, I guess I will just block, because, good game decision making.
Yeah.
God! See, I remembered my catchphrase. That is a catchphrase, right?
Close enough.
Close. Sorry, Final Fantasy players, if I ruined that.
They've all just turned off, Christian. But crucially, they turned off before damage was dealt, so they don't see you win.
Okay, brilliant. Well,
Yeah, GG's.
good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Looks like
Thank
the
you
wrist
very
straps
much,
did the
guys.
job.
The
didn't
wrist
it?
straps did the job. There we go. This commander is
busted.
the most fun I've ever had playing green.
That's busted, that.
Yeah, that was so much. That was crazy. I knew when I took a turn off to do the lightning greaves, and I was like, I know if the lightning greaves go on, it's going to be really difficult because someone's going to have to board wipe. Yeah. So when you were going off, then I was like, ugh. But I had the obscuring haze, so I was like,
That obscuring haze is so powerful right
Yeah.
now, and you can guarantee you stayed alive
when he
through the
picked
Vivi
you,
onslaught.
when he picked you to go, I was like, because I'm
brand new here.
Yeah,
Maybe next time I'll have a chance.
maybe
This
next
is
time.
the Chad Magic way.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Tom, hopefully no hard feelings.
No,
I
absolutely
hope you
not.
enjoyed the game.
New player goes out first. I go last and win. Brilliant. Classic game.
But
Chad
if it's
Magic.
any consolation, Tom, I will buy you a beer in the pub now.
That sounds great.
Joe, that sounds well worth it. And if you're new to Chad Magic and you're brand new here, you've come to Final Fantasy, whoever, please consider us giving a like and a subscribe. We're a UK-based channel. We're still looking to grow, and you can see we have fun here.
And we've got loads more games for you to watch. If you like Lord of the Rings, there's a great game of that. All sorts of cool stuff. Just hit that subscribe button.
There's more Final Fantasy coming as well. But anyway, thanks very much for coming. Thank you especially to Nathan for building my deck as well. You obviously did a really, really good job. We'll be back with the post-game wrap in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Yes!
That was so much fun. I love games where it has sort of a sense of inevitability about it, which
Yeah.
I sort of brought through the Dragon's Approach, and you had through your commander just being obscenely
This absolute
large.
cannon, yeah. I think Talia would love that tell you this. If she liked Yargle Multana,
Oh yeah, well, I mean
she'd
that's
love that.
I mean you'd probably put that deck card in the Yargle
As like a bit of
just a secondary plan sort of thing.
Yeah.
Secret Commander.
Secret Commander. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Right. Well, thank you very much for watching. We appreciate you. If you're new here because you love Final Fantasy, you're like, I wonder what this Magic the Gathering game is, please give us a subscribe. We have loads of videos and we have some that are tailored for like people who are newer to the game as well.
Two tailored at beginners. We'll put those things that
they'll come attack us at the moment. We've got the one with Kadikarus, which is like brand new out the box.
We've actually got 3 in that case.
We got 3. We got so many bits of content.
Games coming out our ears.
They'll help wrap you into the game. But yeah, we've got some stuff tailored for beginner. The format we played today was called Commander, which is really social. It's a bit like a board game. We're all chatting and making deals and stuff like that.
Fun.
Really good fun. And yeah, I think Tom did a really good job on his first episode.
Yeah, well done, Tom. Sometimes people come on the show, they're a bit nervous, but Tom was like he'd been here all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stringing up a hammock with Nathan.
It was nice of Tom knew a little bit about the lore as well. He's a big Final Fantasy fan. He played all but 2 of them, I believe.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
Screw those 2 in particular.
Yeah, screw those 2 in particular. If you've played more than that, let us know in the comments. And a big thank you as well to Ultra Pro for sponsoring the video. We like you, Ultra Pro. We think you're cool, but please, please, please send us the Final Fantasy stuff beyond. Because if you don't, I'm going to be very, very sad about it, and we want all of it, everything.
And also a massive thanks to our Patreons. You guys absolutely rock. You can join our Patreon from just £1 a month to get you access to a special area of the Discord. If you want to donate a little bit more, get a little bit more out of it, then it's £5 a month and you get access to a special post-game wrap and also the monthly Patreon spell table with me or Christian.
Yeah, we'll bring up our patrons here. We love you guys, you're amazing. And if that's too much for you, that's absolutely fine. A like and a subscribe is really appreciated.
That's all we really want.
Yeah, and a Discord is free to join as well. So yeah. And probably the final thing, the Final Fantasy thing, that it still doesn't work, Christian. Stop trying to make.
I'll just do it. We will be at MagicCon Atlanta. That was what you were going to say, right?
That was what I was going to say,
We will be at MagicCon Atlanta, so come find us in the creator area, hit us up on Instagram, get a game arranged. We'd love to play with some fans, so let's start getting that locked in now.
Yeah, that's actually reminded me we need to do some stuff in prep for that. But yeah, come find us there, and yeah, we can't wait to see you. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us. We'll catch you next time on Chad Magic. Bye for now.
Bye for now.